We are slowly getting there. Literally, it's a Saturday and nothing has sold today, and that is absolutely astounding. As I mentioned already, the post office has raised the prices again. It was like, oh, Ground Advantage is only going to go up 4%, and Priority is going to go up a lot of money. No, no, it's devastating. Like the shipping cost now to ship this GoBot would be between $6 and $8. Isn't that insane now? Thanks, Post Office, for just ruining all online businesses like myself and many others. So, not good. Not good because we have a few things left to sell, perhaps. So, on that note, a happier note, this is my Final Fantasy 3 cap. Look at that. Squaresoft, Final Fantasy. There's a little mog there. It's awesome. So I bought this at King County Toy Show about a year ago for 45 bucks. I'm a huge Final Fantasy fan. The original stuff, like the newer stuff, like the newest, not really. But I had Super Nintendo Final Fantasy 2, loved it to death. Happy memories when I beat that game. And stuff like this doesn't show up that often. So I just bought because this nostalgia. I don't know the value of these things. So I had it on the wall in the art room over there, and a guy posted up on the feed for Facebook, and he was like, "What's this worth?" And I'm like, "That's a really good question. What is this thing worth?" And I found out that this was only available if you bought Final Fantasy 3, and inside was a fan club pamphlet where you could purchase items like this hat only through that little brochure. So the guy put it on eBay. Guess what he got for this? I don't want to talk about money too much, but I'm still astounded on this. He got $1,000 on eBay. Well, roughly. And I'm like, look, I love my Final Fantasy. If it was Final Fantasy 2, I wouldn't even be selling it at all. But like, I don't even own a Final Fantasy 3 game loose or packaged for Super Nintendo. So, I mean, I could sell the hat, get the actual game in a really nice box, and I have money left over. So I don't like to let go of rare, cool stuff like this, but these days, it's not like it was 15 years ago where it was just really fun to have this $15 hat. So that is now on the chopping block. So we are going to hit this tub. And again, I haven't gone through any of these tubs. I am literally just going that tub right now. And we're going to pop it open. I can see some anime figures, some G.I. Joe, Spy Troops. And let us find out what will stay and what will go. Ooh, this literally is a tub that was packed at that time. It was all available for sale. There's just this aura of like 2005. This is Suncoast Video. It's again, we have a passion for the childhood toys we grew up with, and that's where the heart is. But seeing this tub and that exact time frame, or your college years, and you have some money now, and it was just, I'm getting some warm feelings is what I'm trying to explain to you people. So let's dive in. We have the Dominion Tank Police Yamato little cat girl figure. This is the twins Anapuna, and I forgot the other girl's name. So, to be completely bluntly honest, we were all introduced to anime at some age, something of something. But was it a show like on TV, a cartoon, Samurai Pizza Cats, right? Or was it like that one anime when you were a little bit older you chose to watch? So my parents gave me Tekkaman, the Space Knight, that horrible dub you can find on YouTube. And I was like 6, but like Blockbuster Video, when I was really young, this was the first VHS I rented, was Dominion Tank Police. So it has a really dear portion of my heart. These figures have absolutely no value to my knowledge. I would like to keep Leona and Bonaparte. Oh, there he goes, Anna and Uni. So I was way off. I don't know. Small Uni and Green Peas can go away. Those would be nice to have. I don't know if I should keep stuff like this. I'll probably just let it go because it's not where I really like it, but this is not something I remember them wearing this outfit. I remember wearing the nurse outfit. If you guys remember, you remember. Happy teenage childhood years. So speaking of that, we have Hack Sign, great series, great soundtrack. System Administrator. This is Series 2. Now, Series 1 is uncommon to find, but Series 2 is much more difficult to find. I think these might have value now, and it's okay to let this stuff go. Let's put it that way. Yeah, it's just these are things that I enjoyed, but they weren't calling to me. But they're really nice though. If I had to lose ones, I'd be much happier. So those can go. I think the market's gone down. It's just one of those franchises that has a number of series that were made and then just faded away. No one's brought it back. Holy crud! I'm actually taking a long pause here. That is not dramatic effect. That literally is me going, I had no idea. Good job, Alex of the past. Oh my God. That has thrown me off, dude. Oh, it's been a while since I pulled like a really expensive figure out of these tubs. When the COVID happened, I did a number of tubs and I pulled out some Digimon. And they were like $800 each. And I bought a KB Toys, like little miniature 3-inch ones from season 4. So we'll get to those very shortly. So we have the Spy Troops. We have wide scope. We have some wide ass shoulders. Jesus. Nice shield. Yeah, at the flea market in Rosemont, somebody was selling a police clear plexi barricade shield for like the police. I actually had police on it for like $100, and I was like, dude. And then I was like, what am I gonna do with that? Like, so this is Bat version 3.2. I like this stuff. I didn't really open much of this when they were coming out. I just like the 2-packs, like the designs. Some of them are really cool. There's Zorana with the purple hair. The sculpts back then were absolutely like, oh my God, look how glorious this is. And then now you're looking at them, you're like, they're good, but they're not like, dude, let's call home. Does she really come with? Oh, that's really neat. She comes with a disguise kit. We have Wild Bill Roadblock. It's just bringing back a lot of great memories. They're collected. They are not perfect O-ring Joes. They have these wide shoulders for the joints. Might have been for safety standards and braking for tension for the plastic they were using. I'm not really sure why, but I like them. I really do. That's why they're here. Nunchuck and Crosshair. Crosshair's got a good head sculpt there. I don't know what's up with that compared to Nunchuck. Most of the market on these is just fun. There isn't anyone going crazy for these things. Now, the vehicles that were repaints of original Hasbro G.I. Joe vehicles, those go for great money. So the Conquest from Spy Troops in the camouflage pattern is good money. But the figures I don't think have as much love as they deserve. Let alone Cobra Swamp Rat. Yeah, you probably should have left the helmet on him, to be honest with you. So we'll probably research those and see the values on those. Hey, look at this. We do have more Dominion Tank Police. I actually don't know who this Green Fairy is. And again, this is stuff that was $7 each, and the Comic-Con Chicago was the last Comic-Con of the circuit of Comic-Cons. So I forgot, was it like August, like early August or something? But back then, a lot of the dealers knew they had to blow out their stock. So I would walk in and just start walking around Graham Cracker Comics and other, companies at that time. They'd have these be the base prices, and then it'd just be half off or less. And on Sunday, the stuff was just being blown out. So I probably bought these for like $4 each. But as I said, I can let that one go. I don't care about chibi version of Anna. That can go. Wait, actually is from Graham Cracker Comics. But we do have Leona sticking out of Bonaparte, and we'll keep that one because there's not that much Dominion Tank Police stuff out there, figural-wise, and I really do think about that series a little more than I should. So that'll be great, and Bonaparte, and I think I have an original couple posters here and there, and that's fine. Oh my gosh, Voltron. I-Men series from Toonami. This was like big stuff back then. Like people talked about I-Men. It was the 2000s where artistic action figures were coming in with a little twist, but they also had to be manufactured really cheaply so the company could make a ton of money, and this is one of them. It's like Kubrick's, Bear Bricks, I-Men. You guys get the idea. I don't know if anyone cares now. Like I had a couple extras of these because I just might as well if you're paying $5 each, I just buy a bunch. I had some extras and I sold them for about $50 each, and they were at $75 each for quite some time. But I suspect this market has subsided. It's so much wonderful Voltron stuff is out there, and I don't think there's people who talk about I-Man. It could be me. It's not like I'm getting out that much, to be honest with you. So that is the green lion. That is the red lion. That is the yellow lion. Then we have the purple lion. Just kidding. Blue. Just seeing if you're still awake. And I have the whole set here. So then on top of that, they also produced Robotech. This is the new generation Lancer and his cycle. These are much more uncommon. So compared to Voltron, the most Pedalegious Robotech fans are more diehard for stuff like this. So I can see these being less production-wise, especially new generation, and having a stronger value. I have loose ones of these. I mean, if they're worth like $50 each, I'm gonna let them go. I can't sit here and keep the world. Here's Rook. Oh, the Alpha Fighters. I still love them so much. But again, like, as one person said recently to me, are you going to display it? And I'm like, if you pause even at that question, you probably should just let it go. Granted, I probably should keep the green Alpha and the armor Rook just to have like one sample. Oh, here's Miriam, the VF1J. Oh my god, I got Roy. Oh, now I'm getting all excited. I got Rick. Oh. They did Ben Dixon. Yeah, I love how like Ben Dixon got more fanfare with all these toys from Toonami. They needed another character to produce, obviously, and his VF1A was a unique color. But yeah, I think I'm gonna let these go. I love Robotech, but like, do you need everything? The answer is no. So I'll probably just keep this 2-pack because I like the robot designs mainly. And that's interesting stuff. It's of that time. That's when I was flying at the San Diego Comic Con. That's when I was just literally flying everywhere and just picking up stuff. It was just, fun times. So we're at the big boys. We are at the big boys here. And I collect Pokemon. But I would be very specific because there's just so much product being made, especially even back then. But I tried to buy unique items, and this is the Shining Brilliant Heracross. These were so worthless in the past, and now they're finally getting up in value. These are much more uncommon pieces. Spinnerack, Heracross, Zapdos, Tyrogue, definitely uncommon. Now, you can find these loose, not going for that much money, but these pieces from Hasbro, including electronic talking ones like the Vulpix, is very rare. Their markets are just getting hotter and hotter, which is expected, just later than I thought they would be. So we have Heracross. We have 2 Heracrosses, so good job for keeping that stuff, you moron, for all these years. I actually have no idea that I had these. We have Spinnerack. This is shining versions of them versus the regular colors. We have another shining Spinnerack. Excellent. Then we have Tyrogue. Only one. He is definitely uncommon. And then we have Zapdos, who will probably end up being the more valuable because it's more of a major character. That is really nice, dude. I didn't expect any of this to show up. These are probably going to be around 100, 100 a quarter each, maybe even more now. I like how they popped off Zapdos' legs. He's like, please help me. I want a legendary. So that is really interesting, guys. I hope we find more unique pieces like this. I have some unproduced original Pokemon Hasbro pieces, and I wish to get more, but it was nice to see this stuff. I got probably let some of these go. We got to let a lot of this stuff go. So this is a great tub of stuff we're going to part with, and thank you for watching. We're going to definitely have some more unique fun tubs of the early 2000s, and definitely some more Pokemon will pop up and some Digimon.